Check. Check. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Oh god, this delay drives me nuts. Sound is okay though. Sound is okay with this mic. Let me check the check, 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 check. Sound. I could have put a little more podcast bass in the voice, but whatever. Oh man, you know, when you do the vape, vaping makes my teeth sticky. I was talking to the dentist about that, but I don't think they, I think my question, and we had a conversation about it, but I think my question, I don't think they understood my question. So I was talking about vape being sticky on the teeth and if it's better for you than smoking. And like they were talking as if they were like in my lungs as opposed to my teeth. I don't know why I would ask my dentist about my lungs, but like that's what we talked about here. So, hey Gloria, how are you? Hey, how are you doing, beautiful? What's up? Is everything cool? Hey Gloria, so check it out. So like Mercury's gonna go retrograde, right? So you should graduate shortly if you haven't. You should finish the course shortly if you haven't. You know, you should. And then Mercury's gonna go retrograde next week or the week after, and then the rest of the month is gonna be a little tricky with retrograde stuff. Just Mercury retrograde. Don't start anything new if you know. Just be cool with it. You gotta work, right? Stay working. You know, get your Christmas bonuses and stuff, and then you know, stay busy, and then life should change for many of us in January, and you know, you hopefully for you, life like it really takes a big step up, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to both of us progressing in our lives, you know, getting past this last stage where we're held back. Excuse me. You have a weird bug. What? What? It'll pass. It'll pass. The bug will pass. Hopefully it's just a bug. Hopefully it's just a bug. There's a lot of crazy stuff going around right now. I'm very, very excited for the new year. I still have a little nonsense from 2023 that I'm trying to let go, that I'm still holding on to. Haven't formally finished get divorced yet, and it's kind of holding things back a little. And I'm a little angry about it. I paid about just under $2,500 yesterday for the lawyer for last month, and there's a lot happening with the lawyers that it's accounting. Like I've paid them so far to do accounting, to get my assets of which there are no assets, get the assets in order. And it really bothers me because I have an accountant in Chicago and an accountant in Toronto, and I'm sort of paying extra to do all this stuff. The lawyers really take advantage of regular people, and this is dragged on because through incompetence, and it's really frustrating. And you guys know how I feel. I don't have a lot of respect for Americans, and I'm going through the process of just dealing with stupid Americans. It's really frustrating, and it's expensive. And half of me wants to and I had a big talk with my sister last week about what we're going to do, and I'm going to just keep going. You know, I'm not going to call the police on Brandy. I should have a long time ago, but I didn't. And I'm not going to cause any problems with anything. And when I'm all finished with all of this, maybe I'll publicly shame my lawyer for being stupid American. Maybe I'll publicly shame Brandy for being Brandy. But truthfully, I just want to get on with my life, man. I really honestly want to get on. You know, there's a thing. I know people think things like, oh, she can't do better than this. Oh, he can't do better than, but the truth is that's not true. We're not talking about people like you guys. We're talking about people like different kind of people here. And she will absolutely end up with a really nice, rich, successful guy. She will. And I really will continue to be successful and happy. Like I will continue to be successful. So we're not in situations where, oh, you could never do it's not the situation. And I'm not the type of person to to say something like that. And I really do wish everyone the best. I wish her the best. I just want to get on with my life, man. I just want to get on with my life. I was thinking about it. There is something a little bit holding me back. There's some things holding me back, and the divorce is one of the big ones holding me back. There's uncertainty. I had to balance some things. The more I think about it, the more angry I become. So I really don't want to think. It's just tomorrow I have to send a message off to decide what I want to do. But on the plus side, so on the negative side, the more I think about it, the more angry I become. But on the positive side, the more I think about it and the more angry I become, the less I want to ever go through this ever again. And I'm sensing personalities out there in the world. I'm seeing a lot of slivers of Brandy's personality in different people. And I don't want to go there in any way, shape, or form. I don't want to be around any kind of that kind of personality ever again in my life. I'm never again, like there's no, when I was married Brandy 5-6 years ago, I was willing to give it one last chance, but I'm not willing to do it anymore. And so that's just it. That's it. I'm not willing to do it anymore. And so that's it. It's fascinating, I watch the YouTube videos, watch the guys talking, watch the new. I see so much, nonsense. It's just nonsense. It's just nonsense. A lot of opinions, right, from different sides of the center, let's say. There are many opinions, and they're quite strong opinions, pro and for this or that. And it's really just stupidness. It's really just opinions. And it's it's really just opinions. And how a person wants to align themselves, not with the opinion, but with the person giving the opinion. And do you really want to align yourself with that image? For the most part, the answer is yes. They want to the girls want to align themselves with those girls, and the guys want to align themselves with those guys. Whether those guys be X, Y, or Z, they want to align themselves with that. Or the women are X, Y, and Z, they want to align themselves with that. It's all fine, man. I don't really believe in that. I believe that you're judged, you should be judged by you and your actions and what you do. Most people, and there's a community and association and stuff. I'm not one of those guys. I'm not of the people. I'm not one of the people. I'm not. I don't even know I don't even understand what that fucking means. What's up, guys? I agree, Gloria. You had to pay $375 for a traffic ticket? Holy jeez. Holy jeez. Oh my God. For the lawyer? For the lawyer. Oh my God, that's expensive ticket. Oh man. Yeah, I'll set my goals for the new year. I will, absolutely. After the Mercury retrograde, I'll absolutely set the goals for the new year. Whatever they are, I'll just take some time and think about it. Whether I want to like run a marathon, whether I want to travel to a place, whether I want to buy a motorcycle, whether I want to start a Roku channel for us, you know, turn one of the bedrooms upstairs into like a real studio and start and like do a real Roku channel for like really go back to work, like you know, for us, or I might turn it into a cam studio. I don't want to turn this place into a camming studio. I don't want to like all the electricity. It's all I pay for all the extra. But the you know, I could do that. So like there are a lot of things I can do with the place. So we'll see what I want to do. I did want to like this next 2 months is going to be very, very expensive, right? I have a $15,000 bill coming up. So like, which I have to pay cash. And so like, there's a lot of stuff, like it's getting expensive. And so like, and so on the plus side, I don't have to pay any income tax because I didn't make any money last year. So like, I haven't made any money in 5 years. So like, shouldn't have to pay any income tax, but like everything else is going to be a bitch. But you're right, Gloria, I'll do it. Ah, Ruhani, very sexy. Hope you're having an amazing day, Ruhani. Holy Jesus, speeding ticket. What the frick? What were you doing? 500 miles? How you get a speed? You had to pay $300 for like, what the fuck? Oh my God, that speeding ticket's hilarious. It's not funny when you get it. I don't get a lot of I drive like really slow. So like because I'm a target, right? Everywhere I go, I'm a target in every single area of my life. And so like no, I take it easy. Oh my God. Rahani, yeah, guys. So yeah, it's expensive. These days. Oh, you're gonna save to fix the house? Nice. 20 miles over and you had to pay all that money. Well, the lawyer, right? But the lawyer gets you off the you know, I don't know about the United States, but like getting for insurance in Canada is expensive. But I live in like Toronto, so like consider that like I live in one of the more expensive, like it's really expensive here. And so car insurance is really expensive here. And motorcycle insurance is really motorcycle insurance costs almost as much as like a used motorcycle. So like like a ticket, because Canada is socialist, right? Like like in Ontario where I live, like the state or province of Ontario, it's not socialist. The insurance is not so like you could go to, it's like you could go shop around, but like the way Canada is structured and the stuff, because there's not really that much competition, it's crooked. And a lot of these things, even though they're not socialist, because there's few choices, it's like an oligopoly. Kind of like the banking system in Canada. In Canada, there's like it's not common, like it's free enterprise, but it's like because there's so few choices, because really not that many people live here, that it's like an oligopoly, and they tend to control things. And so like it's a different kind of situation. It's a different kind of situation all over the place. And so it tends to be, and it's very difficult in Canada to get past some red tape. It's a great country if you're educated and you have a job. Great country. Great. One of the best countries in the world to be educated and have a job. Actually, if you're like middle class in Canada, you're like laughing. You're like bad. But for someone like me, right, who's a business owner, and we own things here. It's or we used to, right? Everybody's dead. Everything is sold. Everybody's dead. I don't own anything. It's sitting right here on YouTube. And so But for us, people like us, it's difficult to get in. It's very expensive. It's very, very cost prohibitive. It's very expensive, and there's ongoing red tape. So it's why I was so excited about opening a business in the United States, or performing in the United States, or that kind of stuff, because there are a lot of people in the United States. I could perform constantly. I could make a ton of money. Or the businesses and the red tape down in the United States, it's just so much easier and so cheap, much less expensive. You can make so much more money in the United States. It's not even funny. And so, unless you're a banking executive like my father. And so, like, and then you stay in Canada and work at the bank. And so, like, but for someone like me who has to go to different countries to work, it's, you know, because people, that's it was a thing. It's a thing. But, you know, I don't really think I don't know what I'm gonna do in the future. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. So, but anyways, let's move on. I don't know why I'm talking to you guys about this. Oh, I'm talking to you guys kind of about because of Gloria's speeding ticket. Yeah, it's yeah, insurance in Toronto is a thing. Like, it's really expensive. So like, don't do it. So, like, oh, so you have to pay to get your ticket. Next. Hey, Kajura, what's up? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Wonderful day. Hey, Kimberly, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day as well. I'm just rambling. I wasn't having trouble sleeping, so I'm just rambling right now, talking about stuff. But Gloria's right. She's excited for next year. I'm very excited. Like, very, very excited. Money's gonna be tight. Money's really tight, right? Like, money's gonna be really tight for another year and a half, and then, like, money's going to be really tight for a year and a half, and then we have a really then we have to make some decisions. And I know we have to make some decisions, and I'll tell you guys a secret. I know you guys think Sonny's a nice guy and I play nice and I'm all fun and all that. I'm firing everybody at Christmas. I'm firing everyone, including my sister, at Christmas. Every single person in the bit gets fired at Christmas. Everyone, every single person gets fired at Christmas this year. I'm really not happy with the performance. So every single person gets fired this year at Christmas, including my sister. And then I'm going to take a week and I'm going to think about who we bring back. So, and January 1st, 2nd, I'm going to sit down and right here, I'm going to start bringing people back. Who I decide to bring back will be brought back, and the other ones aren't coming back. That's it. I'm really, that's what's happening. But aside of that, I'm in a aside of that, I'm pretty good. Aside of that, I'm pretty good. I'm just chilling out. There's, you know, Gloria, I don't know, you know, there's, like, I'm a very aggressive person when it comes to going after what I want, and I plan things well in advance, like a year in advance. I plan things, sometimes 2 years in advance, and I do things in seasons, right? And so, like, so for example, if I was going to perform in 2024, it's December right now. So if I were to be if I was performing, then right now in December, I would be booking shows for next September. Because if I were to phone around, like the county fairs or anything in the States or anywhere to perform, they've already booked their entertainment for the entire summer. So, like, it's already booked. So it would be, right now would be like the end of the summer into September, they'd be booking people. But not September, like nightclubs and stuff for the schools. Those aren't being booked right now. Schools aren't being, as far as I know, they're not. But, like, festivals and shit, they're all booked up. So I'm not doing any of that. Clubs, you know, 6 months in advance, 3 months in advance is all you really need. Anyways, I'm not doing any of that. So I don't even know what I'm talking about. I think 2024, let me calm down. My brain was jumping all over the place. For 2024, I'll think about it. You know, I'll think about something nice and something calm, you know, something that might be fun. You know, maybe something fun for everyone. And we'll just do it. There's a lot of stuff I wanted to just do that should have been easy to just do, and I couldn't just do. So like, hopefully we'll be able to do it. Oh my God. Kimberly, you can't be on the chopping blog. You don't work for me. You don't work for you don't work for us. How can you be on the chopping block? So like, no. Lawyers, accountants, my sister, advisors, they're gone. All of them are gone. They're dicking my sister around. What happened was I called Melena. I talked to Melena Fridays and tell her. So I was talking to her and she said, I said, you better get some fucking info. I said, you better get that fucking information. I don't want to have to pay anymore for this shit. And they, I said, I can't. I said, this has to stop. We can't. I said, I'm not doing this again. And she said, blah, 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 blah. She said, blah, blah, blah. And I said, okay, you know what? I will take care of this. And then, so it better not fucking happen again. So like, it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm sitting here telling you, I'm going to fire this fucking lawyer. And so he doesn't even send information to me anymore because he knows I'm going to fucking get pissed off at him. So like, let's calm down. I'm not angry with anybody. But like, it's that kind of shit that's been happening. You know, people have been taking advantage of Melena. And Melena's walking around like she's a boss and she knows everything, right? Because she and her husband live in Milton and they pretend to be rich, right? Because it's the middle of nowhere, like Brandy's family in Grand Rapids, right? They can pretend to be like, so like I did not say anything nasty about anybody because like I'm really proud of Brandy's family and I'm really proud of Melena's family, right? I'm really proud of them. Okay, they are very, very successful people. Everyone in Brandy's family is successful. I don't ever want to see any of those people again. Melena's family is successful as well. They're fine, wonderful people. They cannot compete where I live. Okay, they cannot come here. It's 3 times more expensive. It's 3 times more difficult. It's very simply, you can't get into these schools. So you can't get into the university. So like, I don't really want to talk about it. But like, she's walking around like this. Melena's walking around being a big shot. And she's getting taken advantage of. And so it really fucking bothers me. I find it disrespectful, stupid, and worse than that, it's expensive. And so there's more to it, you know. There's a reason Melena was kept away from a lot of stuff, right? My parents know Melena's brains don't work like this fucking. So, and there's a reason they used to send me everywhere. This conversation is not working out so well. This conversation is like 100% my ego in the middle of the night. This is not a good conversation. Let's switch gears and move on. I'm not supposed to talk about any of this kind of stuff. It's any of this kind of stuff. Oh, and I'm so painfully angry. I'm so painfully angry. Oh. Oh no, that lawyer's he's jerking Melena around. They're but it's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. And so but he knows I want to fire him, so it's okay. It's okay. So we'll take it from there. And it's my lawyers in the States that I'm a little, my lawyers, the divorce lawyers, look like they're playing a bit of a game. Like they're trying to take as much money from me as possible. And it looks as if they're taught to do this to their clients like me. And on one hand, they're really focused on the numbers, so they take the emotion out of it, which is great. On the other hand, I've been, you know, Brandy's lawyer, and they've asked me, they're stupid fucking Americans. They are. It doesn't matter if she teaches at the fucking university in Chicago or not. You guys know that, like, these guys they're just stupid fucking Americans asking me stupid fucking American questions. And they, if you work with me, if I hire you, you should know the answers to these questions. And they don't. So that's why they're called stupid fucking Americans really publicly here on YouTube. And if I was still writing for the newspapers, they would be called stupid fucking Americans in the newspapers, but they don't exist anymore. So I do feel like there's a system and it's kind of doing that. But on the other hand, you know, I also know that when you go and stand in front of a judge in the United States of America, I know that people are just people. And so, and I've been in front of the judge in the United States before, and I've seen pretty girls lie to the judge. I've seen it many times now. Not just Brandy, but I've seen while you're waiting there, you watch pretty girls lie to the judge. And so I don't really want to be put in that situation. Because if I'm calling my highly educated lawyers stupid fucking Americans, a judge who is not a highly educated person is going to be a real stupid fucking American and say real stupid fucking questions like, whoa, and then he'll be like, and so like, the last place I want to do is put my life in the hands of another stupid fucking American with authority. But to be honest with you, there's no fucking American who has authority over me in any way, shape, or form, because I'm crossing that most of you fucking assholes don't have a passport. Most of you fucking can't keep a man, single moms, no education, bitches can't have a fucking passport. Just want to sit there and shit on Sonny. anyways, that's the deal, you know, guys. I'm really, so you can tell that I'm angry a little bit and I'm frustrated, but I really don't know which way to go. All right, half of me says, well, this shit that she's doing is illegal. Like, it's illegal. I have a lawyer. This is illegal. Go fucking take care of it. But that's not what's happening. I'll say it again. It's fucking illegal. It's fucking illegal. It's identity theft. It's identity theft. And it's fraud. It's illegal. It's criminal. It's not even a negotiation. It's criminal. I call the police. I can't stop the investigation. It's criminal. And so, but like, but the lawyer doesn't want to do anything about that. The lawyer doesn't want to do anything. It's just numbers, right? Just numbers, which is great. Great for me. Numbers. But we're leading to more numbers here, and it's dragging on to the point where I feel like, you know, it's like, had Brandy just fucked off and left me with the debt, it would have cost me less than having to go through this legal process. So it's frustrating. And there's no punishment for Brandy in this situation, although I'm still under attack. But again, I don't want Brandy to be punished in any way, shape, or form. I just want to get the fuck away from those fucking no education ghetto bitches, right? The last thing I ever want to fucking be around is fucking MAGA shit. It's the last fucking thing I ever want to be around are conspiracy theories, fucking retards. The last thing I want to be around is for fucking people who have never come to Canada talking to me about Trudeau. Like, she's bugging me about Trudeau and you've never fucking come to Canada. Like, I don't need this fucking shit from you. I don't need to fucking say, oh, you're in Toronto. Is that close to Iceland? I don't need to fucking hear that again. Holy Jesus fuck. From people who, like, can't fucking graduate high school. Fuck off. Oh my God. It's fucking brutal. Fucking brutal. Gloria, how am I going to get a pro bono lawyer? I'm in fucking Canada. Fighting a lawsuit in Chicago was done against me on purpose. Actually, I'm not angry about anything. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. There's no such thing as a pro bono lawyer. They all get paid. They all get paid. It just depends on who's paying them and how they respond to you depends, you know, is 100% based on who's paying the bill. There's no such thing as a pro bono. Nobody works for free. No lawyer works for free. The only people who work for free are fucking tarot readers. The only people who work for free in this fucking world are Reiki people, tarot readers, and fucking people. Those are the only massage therapists. Massage therapists don't even work for free. Tarot readers and Reiki, they only work for free. Anyways, I wonder why I'm talking like this tonight. We want to focus on good things. I guess I'm going to have to delete this video, right, of me bitching like this, me bitching and complaining. Maybe I'll lop off the first half of the video and we'll get back down to something fun and relaxing. Oh, man. Well, you know, here's what I think. Here's what I think, Gloria. I'm thinking I'm not sure what I'm thinking. I'm thinking half of me wants to just, anyways, let's calm down. Let's calm down. Mercury is going retrograde. It's a really bad time to do anything. It's a really, really bad time right now to do anything. So, hey, Kimberly, if you're getting a passport, watch out that, you know, be careful during the Mercury retrograde. There could be, because you do the passport in the mail, right? It could get lost. And so I had that with some of my paperwork, with some of my immigration stuff. They moved, the offices legitimately moved, like legit, they moved. And so a lot of like physical mail was lost, and some of the physical mail was mine. And so like we redid it, we redid everything, and it went through like immediately. It went through immediately, but at the time it was months, and we're like, where the fuck is everything? And so just be careful with all that stuff. Your electronics are a mess. Oh yeah, man, electronics are brutal right now. Well, depending on your sign, I guess, but cars are a bit of a problem right now. Communication is a bit of a problem. Look, my phone is broken, so broken. Watch this. It's not even pretend. See remote control for the over there. My phone is like super broken. Like, look at this. It's like super broken. Like I dropped it the other, and like it doesn't really, like, you can see it. It turns green all the time, and the apps are all like it's all messed up. So like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So like, I'm not stressed out about anything, man. I'm not really stressed. I'm a little, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm I don't know, man. I don't know. I have mixed feelings on a lot of things these days. I have a lot of mixed feelings. I'm going through a growth process. I feel so much better. I'm totally getting away from, you should, you know what, Kimberly, you should, you should apply before Mercury retrograde. Before, like right now. Because to apply for your passport, like Brandy got her passport quite quickly. In Canada, it takes like forever to get your passport, but Brandy got her passport quite quickly. So maybe I would do it before. I would get everything done before Mercury retrograde. Guys, got that? Everybody, get everything done before Mercury retrograde, so that after Mercury retrograde you can do it. If you wait until January, you're going to be behind. And by behind, and this is the thing that really stresses me out in life. This is why I'm bitching and complaining today. This is why I'm always bitching and complaining today. I don't really give a shit about the United States. I don't give a shit about any fucking Americans. I don't give a shit about any chicks. I really don't fucking care. I really very much care about having my life slowed down. The rule is, Sunshine Express coming through. Get the fuck out of the way. And right now, there's a fucking bitch and fucking motherfuckers in my fucking way and it's bugging me. So like, that's the only thing that's bugging me. And so that's the only thing that's bugging me. And so if you wait till January, you're gonna put yourself behind a long time. If you wait till January, it means you're not going anywhere for March break. That's what it means. So even if you don't think you're going anywhere for March break anyways, you can't wait till January to do it. That's going to be a problem. So you have to do it now so that you can 2024 is taken care of in advance. You know, and you're going to thank yourself for that. So when your passport arrives in January, you'll be like, "Nice, man. This is cool." But if you do it and it arrives in like April, you're fucked. So I would recommend everybody do all of your stuff, you know, right now. And then in January, you're going to move on. That's the plan. I'm online tonight talking to you guys like this because I have a legal thing I have to make some decisions on now. and I have a Mercury retrograde relationship with Brandy. And so I fully expect this to do some stuff under Mercury retrograde. Like I had thought this was going to happen, and it's happening right now. And so plan for these things because it's happening. I speak about it all the time. Mercury retrograde relationships. This is one that I'm going to have to that I'm dealing with right now, and it's causing a lot of stress. But I want this energy out of I want that fucking energy out of my life. And I don't ever want to see it again. And people like that, I don't want to be around those people like that ever the fuck again in my life. Stay away, stay away, stay away. All right, next. So yeah, Kimberly, I would do it like right now. I would do it right now. Kimberly. Oh yeah, you got to fix your fence, Gloria. If you're a house that has a fence, you got to fix it. You got to do it. Okay, so yeah, Kimberly, Gloria, yeah, do your stuff now. We're all doing our stuff now, and then we're going to take a little break over Christmas. And then that's okay though. This is a good Christmas to take a break. Take a Christmas. And I think in the new year, I think January is going to come quite quickly, and we're going to move forward quite quickly. It may feel like we're not, but I think we might. I think there are going to be some events. You know what else, guys? Listen to this. So let me calm down. I don't want to think about lawyers anymore. I don't want to think about bitches anymore. I don't want to think about anything anymore. Like, I don't want to think about that shit anymore. I want to leave it in the past. I'm tired of... Man, I could throw the fucking world under the bus, but it's my world. So, you know, let's just keep going. Let's, you know, we'll make it work on the way. There's a lot of, so what else is going on? I'm a little frustrated. I have to make some decisions. I'm angry about some things. Like, I'm trying to do this one thing, and other things are a little... And my life is on hold, which is really frustrating. But, okay, let's move on. Let's just move on. Okay, let's move on from all of it and focus on some other things. Let's start again. What are we grateful for? Let's focus on what we're grateful for. First and foremost, I'll tell you guys, I'm grateful for my parents. I'm grateful for all my teachers. I'm grateful for all my training. I'm grateful for me. I'm really, really happy that I'm me, and I'm really blessed. I'm really grateful that the universe created me. Like, I'm really grateful that the universe created me. And I don't want to be anyone else. I don't want to be like Mike. I don't wish I could fly. I don't wish I was you. I don't wish I was like really tall or really buff or like I don't wish I was anything other than me. I'm really, really grateful for being me. And with all of the pains I went through and all of the trials and tribulations and all the constant hatred I get constantly all day long, like, and all the abuse, like, and all of the how much they just fucking hate. People literally would would rather fucking jump off a bridge than have anything to do with me. So like, it's fine. I don't give a fuck. I'm really happy I'm me. I'm grateful for the universe for making me. And I don't give a fuck if anybody likes it or not. I just don't care. You don't belong in my fucking... You can't... I say this constantly. You can't come here anyways. You literally can't come here. So fuck off. But that's what I'm really grateful for, you know? I'm really grateful for it. I'm grateful for you guys. You know, guys, I'm grateful for you guys. I would say that, right? But it's not just because of that. I'm not grateful for you guys just because you guys are there and all that kind of stuff. I'm grateful for you guys because the sunny side inspires me. And we're creative together. And we work through together. And we heal together. And we grow together. And we learn together. But at the same time, for the most part, you guys don't bring stupidness to the channel. You don't, for the most part, you don't say stupid conspiracy things. Well, one, because you know that I'm on the other side. Like, because I'll just tell you if it's true or not. I'll just tell you. And so, but you guys don't bring that really stupid shit here. There are a lot of really basic astrology questions, but that's fine. You know, we've grown through that and everybody's at their own pace, so it's cool, man. I've learned to relax with regards to that kind of stuff. I haven't learned to relax with argumentative stupidity. You know, when people double down on stupid and then say they learned it in a meme or they made the shit up. Oh my god, it's hilarious, man. Some of you guys just make shit up. They just make shit up. You know, I'm gonna say something. If you're gonna just make shit up, explain why you're making it up. Explain that. I watched a tarot reader yesterday, and she said the moon card, right? The moon card is not the moon card is Pisces, right? It's Pisces. And if you know the definition of Pisces and you know the definition of the moon, I mean the moon card, not the moon, the moon card, you'll find that they're very similar definitions. They're quite similar, right? Pisces is about illusions and being dreamy and muddying the water. Well, that's what the moon card is. Muddying the water. It's muddy water. You can't see. It's confusion. That's what Pisces is all about. And so, but, okay, so whatever. It's not the point here. I'm not knocking anyone. I'm telling you to explain something. And so the girl was like, she's like, I don't care. I think this is Cancer energy. Cancer, the moon rules Cancer, blah, 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 blah. But you know, she explained it. She explained it. She said, the way I look at the moon card, the moon rules, you know, this and this and this. I was like, in my head, I was like, okay, but that's not what fucking astrology really means. But like, you know what? I dig your answer. I dig your answer. That's a good point. You know what? You made a good point. I'm going to talk about it. That's a good point. I'm talking about it. I don't agree with it. I think it's a good point. So that's all I want to see. Instead of stupid fucking comments where you just make it up. You're like, why the fuck? And then you say even more stupid things like, oh, it's all interpretive. And no, it's not. Math is not fucking interpretive. Let's move on. Let's move on. Holy shit. Let's go back to people hating me. Let's go back to hate. Oh, Ruhani. That was an awfully quick shower. Everybody got it. Oh man, everybody. All right, let's go back to it. 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 Let's go back to being kind. Let's go back to being good, nice again. Oh my God. Oh man. Let's calm down. Oh, what a day. Hey, Dawn, what's up? Welcome to the sunny side. I hope you're having an amazing day. I'm just bitching. I'm not really angry or I'm not angry or anything. I'm not really up. I'm just, and I'm not frustrated or stressed out. I'm just, I don't know, man. I just took the conversation into a grouchy mode. Like I didn't do it on purpose. I was just, it was what was playing around in my head when I decided to come online. I should have meditated or something. I should have listened to the healing music first, the meditation music first, and got us all into this meditative state and like been dreamy and romantic because it's late night. But I'm grouchy. I was grouchy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, Kimberly, thanks for putting up with me. And Gloria, thanks for putting up with me. Excuse me. Oh man, thanks for putting up with me. Man, I was so grouchy in the middle of the night. Fuck. We all know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to agree with my Chicago lawyer, and I'm gonna keep letting her do what she does. She's gonna drag it out, right? And it's gonna cost me a lot of money just dragging it out and dragging it out. And then they're going to drag it out, suck as much money from me, and then go stand in front of the judge who's going to throw it all, do something kind of completely different. It's how they will do it. But like in the meantime, ask me like stupid questions. But you know what? I'm gonna get divorced soon, and then everything will be done. It's like what I told Goldust the other day. Like at the end of it, you're just gonna it's just gonna be gone. So here's what happens. It's just gonna be gone. And then wow, it's gone. All right. There's a thing, you guys know this intuitively and you feel this intuitively. Let's hold on here. Everybody calm down for a second. You know this intuitively. You feel endings intuitively. You all do. You're all women. You guys all know when it's over. And so one of the problems is we hold on to things and we want it to be. And although I'm preaching to you saying, don't do this, I am the worst, right? I am a double Scorpio. I am the worst at holding on to things. I'm the worst at not letting go. I still have pictures of brandy on my fucking fridge. I still have my mother's last meal sitting in the kitchen. It's close to, I'm wearing my father's fucking Boston Marathon sweater from 20 years. Like I haven't done anything to the house. Nothing. I've done nothing. My parents' clothes are still in my parents' cupboards, clothing in the my dad has a room, all this stuff, my mom said that, I still have to, I probably broke one of my dad's watches. I wound it and I didn't set it, and it's like the springs probably broke. It's gonna cost me $1,000 to fix the fucking watch. And so like it's like I'm the worst. Like I hold on to everything. I would rather like work through it, like work through pain, than to let it go and start something again. I'm extremely codependent. And I'm a major enabler because I'm extremely optimistic and I think I can win with anything. So even though it's not true. So, but I'm telling you guys, right now, there's a lot of right? There's a lot of ending out there and you can feel it. And what's happening is, and we have this Mercury retrograde. So like, and it goes for all you guys, like what Gloria, what she's talking about, and Ruhani, and all of you guys, and Kimberly, everything you guys are going through right now. You guys all have these little projects or little life events that you're working through. And it's great. It's great. But underneath all of this, there's an ending that's flowing away, right? Like, so you're here doing this, and this is flowing away. And right now, I'm in a situation where I'm not doing this. I'm just flowing away. I'm not really like this. I'm really this kind of guy, and to fucking hell with all this. Like, just fuck off. But like, it's not what's going on in life right now. But what happens is, if you're not doing this, like planning for 2024, when all of this is gone in the bottom, there's nothing there. And so on one hand, there's nothing there. It's not good or bad or tethered or hopeful or inspiring or drags you down or melancholy or, you know, there's nothing there. All you have are your memories. And so it's like what I was saying to Gold Dust the other day. All right, Gold Dust has, and I'm not going to get into her personal life with you guys, but like, you know, Gold Dust had a situation with her mom, a long life situation with her mom. And her mom's getting older now. And at the end of the day, when her mom dies eventually, then there's no more. It's not like good or bad or this or that. And for many of you, it is good or bad or blah, 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 but that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is that it's just gone. And so right now, we're going through a situation where some things are going to be just gone. Like, you guys remember Rebecca? Like, I had no idea I knew she went to Arizona. Like, that was the deal. I know she met a guy she really liked, and but the guy was in Seattle, or south of Seattle, someplace, right? Whatever. Whatever. That was a long time ago, and she really wanted to go to Arizona to build a house with her mom, and her sister's in Los Angeles, and so I didn't even know she was. Let's move on. Thanks, Gloria. I don't need to get rid of my parents' things. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of anything. That's why I'm hesitating doing stuff with my sister, because my sister's and her husband, they're not like, they just see dollar signs. All they see is dollar signs. Like, Mulaney came here and she wanted like brand new computer, the expensive folding mattresses, and a snowblower. I'm like, and all the china and all the jewelry. And she's like, and all the expensive this and all these, and I'm like, she wouldn't even come visit. My parents fucking hate that. I hate her family. Oh my God. I was like, let's move on. I don't want to talk about this. Wait, I don't want to talk about this. Let's move on. I don't want to talk about anything anymore. I don't want to talk about divorce. I don't want to talk about fucking lawyers. I don't want to talk about chicks who will do anything in the world but say hello to me. I don't want to talk about stupid chicks. I don't want to talk about the house. I don't want to talk about, any of that kind of stuff. I don't want to talk about any of that kind of stuff. I'm not interested anymore. Tomorrow I'll send a message off to the lawyer, and then I don't want to talk about it anymore. I've tried to keep my mind busy by focusing on other people. That's not working. It's just getting me angry and frustrated. So I'm going to focus on myself again. So like, man, I want to get on with things. It's just frustrating. Everybody calm down. Okay, go ahead and ask your questions now. What do you guys think? All right, it's been an hour of me decompressing. What's up? What do you guys have going on? Kimberly, you're really going to get your passport. Wow. You want to go to Niagara Falls? Niagara Falls is really close to where it's only, you're going to have to sit in the car for like 6 hours, right? 8 hours? Are you 8 hours away from Niagara Falls? Less than that, right? 6? 6 hours? Let's talk about Mary Jane. What? Holy jeez, check this out. That shit's expensive. Oh my God. I might never go to Costco again. Holy fuck. Jackie's asleep, right? Oh, I gotta talk to Jackie. Holy shit. Fuck. So yesterday is like Monday. Okay. I went to Costco at Monday at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Holy fuck. First, the parking lot's insane. People can't fucking drive. There are too many. It's just fucking. You go, oh God. And then when you go inside Costco, it's even fucking worse. People are going. Costco's laid out so that it's laid out for flow efficiency, and people are fucking chaos, man. And they like the fat old lady standing in the fucking move, bitch. Like fuck, and then you get guys zipping through like there's fucking on Jackson. Like it's just holy fuck. Costco's not fucking worth it, man. It's not. I went to Costco because I had to get protein powder, and they don't sell it at Humbertown. And so I went to Costco, got protein powder. Holy fuck. I bought a bunch of chicken nuggets there. I think they're cheaper at Costco, but they're smaller. They don't taste as good. So they, I didn't get the Janes, right? Janes are the expensive ones. I didn't get those. I got the no-name brand. But Costco's fucking mental. Hold on. Let's get back into a good conversation. Hey, Dr. P, what's up? Oh, man, Pam, you miss it. I didn't mean to be grouchy. I honestly didn't. But I didn't do anything first. I learned a little lesson tonight. You know, we were talking about lawyers and this kind of stuff earlier, and I kind of got grouchy. I'm not angry. I'm not angry tonight. I'm tired. I'm tired, but I can't sleep. I'm not angry. I'm not really frustrated. I'm only frustrated, right? But I'm not really angry. I'm not just grouchy. I just being grouchy. Just grouchy and complaining. You know the deal. Fucking stupid Americans. Damn asshole lawyers. Stupid bitch. You know, just regular shit. You know, just regular stupid nonsense. Oh my God. Oh man. But the Costco thing's getting dangerous though. Right, ever since I got bumped at Humbertown, at the stop sign, I'm kind of, I don't really want any, and because of all the communication problems and stuff, and you know our electricals going down all the time, the electricals breaking and phones breaking, computers breaking, cars getting bumped, and this car like little gremlins and stuff. I'm really staying away from. I'm trying my best to stay away from third house astrology problems. So if there is something that can go glitchy in the third house, I'm staying away from it. So I'm not really driving anywhere. I'm not really, you know, super communicating. I didn't upgrade any cell phones or computers or anything. I'm not upgrading anything right now. And I'm going to wait until Mercury goes direct. But that's what's going on with me. That's what's going on with me. I'm a little nervous about that because I'm running out of stuff. Like this computer's really causing problems now. Like the screen doesn't even go on the screen half the time. And that phone is fucked. So like, but we're going to make it through. I'm going to make it through. And so that's the deal, man. So that's the deal. Oh, wait, I wanted to tell Ruhani something about, you guys are talking about a Mary Jane tree. Listen to this. So I went to Costco. So here's the thing. So I started talking about Costco for a different reason. I was at Costco and I was looking at the Christmas decorations and the ornaments. I don't really know what's expensive and what's not expensive, but I do know that I don't want to carry shit out to the car. And I do know that a box of a Christmas tree is not going to fit in the car. It's not going to fit in, nothing is going to fit in the car. And so I'm not doing that. But I saw a family of inflatable snowmen, 4 inflatable snowmen, right, with the lights. It was like $250. That's kind of expensive. And that's all they really had at Costco. That's all they really had. And then they had the lights. But like, there might be lights inside the house. I might have Christmas tree lights here. I don't know. So I don't know why I don't. So, except we haven't put a Christmas tree. I don't know. I don't know where everything is. I don't know where everything is. I know Brandy has a Christmas tree. I don't know. Anyways, that's what's going on. Oh, yeah. No, I didn't put a wreath on the door yet. The wreath was like $70. Here's the problem. Okay, just bear with me, okay? The front door of this house is really expensive, like really expensive. And I don't want to nail anything into the front door, period. So I'm not going to. The other thing is, it doesn't really, there's a big kind of window on the front door, so I can't nail anything into the glass anyways. So the wreaths, it's a little tricky for me to attach the wreath to the door. And I know they have the hanging things, right? But like, but you know, Pam, it's cold here. You don't really want gaps in your doors in a country where it snows. So I'm reluctant to do that little crane thing, but I have to find a way. I still have to go to Walmart. Today, I'm going to wake up, pay some bills in the morning, and then I'll go to Walmart and check it out in the dollar store and stuff. I think today's the day to do it. Yesterday, I didn't do anything. I went looking yesterday, but yesterday, I actually did all the leaves. I did the final leaves in front for the winter, and because yesterday was a leaf collection. Today they're collecting the leaves, and it's the last time they're coming around to collect the leaves for the rest of the year. So I had to finish that. I did that yesterday, and now today I'll go to Walmart and the dollar store and I'll check it out and I'll see what's going on. But I really have to get back to work. This stuff is getting really expensive. I didn't expect my lawyers, so I spent $2,500 on the lawyer on the weekend for last month, the month of November. And it's a little frustrating because I have, like, I'll say this again, I have an accountant in Chicago and an accountant in Toronto, and like, and the lawyer is right now hasn't done any lawyering. They've only been doing accounting. So like, it's kind of frustrating, but like, you know, let's move on. I don't want to talk about that. I got to keep my mind away from that shit. It really bugs me. But tomorrow I'm going to go check that stuff out. The neighbors have been cleaning up their yard. Most of the people in the neighborhood have their Christmas decorations up. I just don't have any Christmas decorations. And I'm not going to get it. You see, there's another thing. I don't. So I was thinking of just getting in the car and going to Florida, just to let you guys know. Like I was thinking of just hopping on a plane and going to Seattle to spend Christmas and New Year's with my buddy, right? And one of the things holding me back is I just spent $2,500 yesterday. So like I don't see myself flying anywhere right now or driving anywhere. So I really have to get back to work soon. I like do the shit that I do, and it's just frustrating right now. Anyways, let's move on. I'm all over the place. Kitchen sink? What? Hold on. Go to the Dollar Tree. Yeah, I'll go to the Dollar Tree. Yeah, that's the next stop. Next stop is Dollar Tree. That's it, yeah. Absolutely. I was just in Costco, and while I was there, I was looking for everything. But like, man, come on, man. I ain't buying no like shit. That shit's expensive. And so I just went there because I needed protein powder, but that's the deal. So I think, I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, there's a thing. You guys told me to go see what the other people are doing, right? So some people have lights inside their window, inside the house, right? The frame of the window inside the house. And so it's like the lights are outside of the house, but they're inside. And it's easier to turn on and off like that. And I can put them on a timer. I was thinking something like that. I was thinking something like that inside the house. And I don't really know what I'm going to do. But like, this is not the biggest house in the neighborhood. By far, it's not. And so like, it's really weird. And then I've been looking for electrical outlets. And I don't have any electrical outlets in the front of the house. And I don't even have any electrical outlets close to the front of the house. The closest electrical outlet I have is in the back of the garage, which might as well be in the backyard. So it's a little tricky. And I've been trying to think about ways to like put an extension cord through a window or something. But again, it's really cold here. You don't want to have any windows open. So I'm reluctant to do that. And in our old apartment building, right? The old apartment building my dad used to own, there was a room like this, and there were outlets in the room, but there are no outlets in this room. Like there's a window, but like that's not gonna do anything. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. But Dollar Tree is the thing to do. All right, what's next? 10 of Cups of Wine. What? Ruhani. What's up, Kimberly? Your internet in the apartment is terrible. That happens. That happens. That happens. That happens. Your kitchen's been clogged for 9 days. Oh, wow. You're in the same place, right? You're in the same place? Yeah. Yeah, you got to go back to your next. You got to get back. You got to get out of there, man. You really got to get out of there. Lights on the inside is like a normal thing. And then I could put them on a timer. I'll do that. I think I'll do that. I think lights inside. I kind of wanted to put lights around the tree. But, you know, guys, if I do it, I have to stay. Like, if I'm here, I can't just... Yeah, because the lights have to be turned on and off. And I can't just, like, do that if I'm not here. Or I'd have to be turned on and off. You know what else? We had a lot of problems with certain things. Let them move on. Let's move on. When I get divorced, man, I got so many stories about so many interesting things to tell you guys about how to take care of certain things. I just can't talk about right now. But like, but it's going to get interesting. When I finally get divorced and I can talk freely again, it's going to be fun. Okay, so what are you guys talking about? I'll try. Maybe, Ruhani, that's the way to do it. Well, you know, Aqua... What if I go all the way there and she won't come? What am I going to do? First, I don't know if I can cross the border. Second, last time I was in the States, they tried to... They were going to kill me. So, like, I don't know. But I can't really talk about her. Like... Anyway, Spillway, you know, we're doing our best. We're doing our best. I'm not saying anything negative in any... The things we say on this channel, let's calm down for 1 second. I'm going to explain something else. Hey, Erica, I hope you're having a wonderful day. The things we say on this channel, sometimes it comes true. So we have to be very careful what we say. And so we say things like, so let me just say something about something. It's not, I messaged her to come on Sunday to make some money on the sunny side. She was my special guest. She didn't respond. What do you want me to do? I'm going to drive all the way to Florida. Like, you have to trust. You have to trust. And you have to trust. And you have to it's not, it's... She wants to be helped from someone else. You guys got that? She wants to be helped from someone else. So let her get the help she's looking for. Right? She seems to be, in my eyes, which are probably incorrect, she seems to be looking for a very specific type of help. And the help that she's looking for is not me. Okay? So, but that doesn't mean we're going to stop. We're still going to help. But that's, if you guys were wondering why I didn't just do what you said, like just go down and get her, it's because, one, she doesn't really want that. Not from me. She wants it from some other source. And so we're just doing what we can do. You know, we can do what we can do to help her along. And so we're going to do what we can do to help her along. You know, we'll do what we can do. There's something else there's something else here that you guys, that's an interesting situation here with regards to learning and growth. So she just, like, she's smarter and more resourceful than you guys might realize. Okay, so I'll say that again. So first, who are you talking to? You're talking to me, okay? And so you're talking to me. And who would I talk to? Okay? So clearly, she's smarter and more resourceful than she appears to be. She's clearly, or I wouldn't even talk to her. So, like, so the so things like something, so well, I don't know what's going on tonight. We're talking about all the things I'm not supposed to talk about. It's everything we're talking I'm not supposed to talk about. She doesn't want my help. She doesn't want my help. Okay? I'm not driving to Florida. Period. Next. She said it. She didn't say she didn't want my help. She said, Sonny, lots of people are offering all this kind of stuff, is what she said. She said, Sonny, and she ignores me when I met her. So, like, and she ignores me, and she's been ignored me for years. So, like, I wish her the best. You know, I wish her the best. But, like, you know. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the thing, and that's how life works, man. And so, but now you guys know I'm hypersensitive to this kind of stuff, and I'm always trying to save everybody. You know, I'm always trying to save people when I'm not supposed to, right? Even like my ex is trying to kill me right now, and I'm still trying to save her. It's like I'm always going through this. But like so in my head, it's let's just move on. Okay, let's just move on. You know, we'll do our best along the way, but you know, we'll do our best on the way. But we're not new. We're very much not new. Although we make new mistakes. All right, fuck, whatever. Erica's right. Keep shining bright. Erica, what are you doing awake at 3:30 in the morning? You're not... You have a new job, right? I can't remember what you said your new job was. Oh, man. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. All right, let's calm down. Let's focus on good things. You know what, guys? Well, thanks, Kimberly. One step at a time. So, yeah. Plus, we also have to keep in mind, like Pam is here. She knows what I'm like. You guys, we also have to keep other things in mind, right? We have to make sure that, we have to keep in check. I'm changing. I'm actively changing. I want to change. But we have to watch out for maybe some of Sonny's predatory vibes. Maybe I'm a little predatory. I could be predatory when it comes to people in need, right? My Mars in Pisces can make me a little predatory. So I have to watch out for it. So I have to be careful. I can't save every broken bird. Well, I can, but like, maybe that's not the thing, just trying to, so it's not, it's like what we were talking about all year. Let's go back to this. Oh, it's nice. We're finally getting to something, a nice train of thought. It's what we've been speaking about all year in 2023. In 2023, we've been speaking about the center. Now, when you talk about the center, often, and like finding peace in the center, we often talk about it in terms of boundaries, right? Everybody's talking about boundaries, but we're not talking about boundaries because Sonny and I don't fuck about, we're talking about center, staying in the center, right? Okay, so that's, in different types of language, we would say within your cable toe, right? This is it, or within your arm's reach, some people say. But we've been talking about 2023 about staying in the center and finding peace and staying within yourself and not being pulled beyond who you are. And it's the main theme for 2023. And it's about me finding peace in the center. Because usually I find peace and stillness at speed. My first wife's nickname is fucking Speed. Okay? And so I find peace at speed. Like my mom. My mom finds peace at speed. And I've been trying to teach you guys this, but you guys don't get that. So I stopped teaching it. And I'm trying so now I'm teaching you. So now I'm trying to understand this center thing that all you idiots talk about. And I'm trying to understand it. And that's what we're going through. I have to remain in the center because I'm wounded and not healed. So like if I go beyond, reach beyond my center like I'm prone to do, I'm going to get really fucked up. And so that's why I'm paying extra for the lawyers. It's why that's why a little bit of this, a little bit of that is happening right now. There's a little bit of bleeding happening. Like the bleeding is continuing right now. So I'm changing it. And I even wrote about this in the meditation. But after this, I believe peace and stillness comes at speed. I do. I do. Just like it's mind, body, soul approach, right? All together. So that you can, when your mind and body are working together, then you don't have to think about anything. You just physically do it. You do it. I want to do this. Gone. You remember when Gina was in Montreal and I wanted to go to Montreal to visit and I couldn't because my fucking lawyer in Chicago was making me do photocopy and get all these fucking documents, right? That they, some stupid fucking... Anyways, normally, if my mind, body, and soul are connected, like, properly, I would just go. Thought, emotion, connected. Thought and emotion are connected. Thought, Montreal. The fucking, the festival's on. Emotion. Yeah, I want to go. Thought. Yeah, I want to go. Let's go. Let's go. 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 But that's not the experience I have right now. Florida. Tina's in trouble. Sonny, go. Just go. Just go. If my father was here, he would be saying, what are you doing here? Why haven't you gone yet? He would fucking shit on my head. I guess you don't really care, Sonny. You haven't got left yet. I guess you don't care. Then he said, you still talking about that? Why haven't you gone down? What are you doing? Right? He would shit on my fucking like it's a fucking glorious thunderstorm of crap. Why are you still talking about it? Go fucking do something. He wouldn't swear at me. He would say, what are you talking? Go do something. What'd you do about it? Well, I did this and this and this and this. Right? So That's what I believe. That's what I believe. Right? You go. You do it. Speed. All right, speed. You go to Vegas. You just do it. You just move to go to Vancouver. You just do these things. But that's not what's happening right now. I'm highly, it's really frustrating. And my brains are changing. It's not only that, my mentality of abundance is being restricted now. Do you guys not understand the difference in the language? One is abundance and the other is poverty. Do you not fucking get this? So I've been trying in 2023 to experience your fucking poverty of the mind, remaining in the center. Guys, you guys talk conspiracy theories and stupid shit all fucking day long from your little fucking pieces of fucking nowhere coffee shops. The language is designed to keep you in place. The language is designed to restrict your movement. You talk about this and that. You live in a binary world which closes your eyes to everything else. Do you know why CreD is so much fucking smarter than you guys and why she got so upset the other day? Because you guys only think in black and white, and CreD lives in a world where she has to know 5 languages to buy a fucking stick of fucking butter. Now, here's the real answer. Here's the real answer. The real answer is you have to know both. The real answer is, in order to be who you are, like a truly authentic person, to be that spiritual being in a human body, a physical body, to be whatever kind of bullshit you want to fucking say, you have to understand abundance, and you have to understand poverty. You have to understand expansion and freedom, real freedom of thought. Real freedom, right? Freedom from your own self-imposed impressions. Freedom from the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords in the Tarot means you're in a prison of your own mind. All right, that's you're living in the 8 of Swords, and it's an 8. It's really close to the end. Okay, the 8 of Swords in the Tarot, you're in a prison of your own mind, and history lies to you. It's not the stories lie. They don't want you to be like me. They don't want you to be expansive. They don't want freedom of thought. They don't want you to travel across borders. They don't want you to cross the mountains. The philosophy, the entire philosophy to be like water is designed so that you cannot cross a fucking mountain. Water cannot cross a mountain. Be like the water so that you can stay in place. Stay in center. It's designed to freeze you in place. It's poverty, and it's been beaten into your fucking skull since before you were born. Poverty frustrates me, man. I gotta tell you, poverty frustrates me. Anyways, whatever. Who gives a shit? I don't really care. Ruhani's right. It's time to get high. Ruhani's right. It's time to get high. Well, you know, Spillway. Hey, Spillway, by the way, you're doing really well in the psychic stuff, just to let you know. You, Ginger, Pam, obviously, right? But I'm saying guys like you and Ginger and those guys, because I don't really know how your progress, but like Ginger, in the last year and a half or 2 since we've been doing the psychic league stuff, Ginger is like getting really good. And so in Spillway, you're getting pretty good too. A bunch of you guys getting pretty good. Pam was always pretty good. All right. Erica says she's in a factory place. Oh, wow, you're up at night. No way. No way. No way. That's great, Erica. I'll be coming on at night again. It's just I fall asleep in the evening. Like literally, like I would really just fall asleep. So and then I wake up at midnight. It's really weird. So It's like back when I used to work, except I would take naps in the afternoon and then I would go work in the evening. All right, what else is going on? Yeah, your mom had her Mars in Pisces. Yeah, Mars in Pisces, people want to save everything. It's like, I got the problem, you know? So you saw us, we read Daniela's chart, right? She has the Mars in Pisces too. And she's gonna like, and she gets we get taken advantage of. It's all like, we're always trying to save everybody and we get taken advantage of. Saturn, for me, that's really funny. Saturn's at 1 degree Pisces right now. For everybody. For everybody. So like, that's funny. Erica, you're a Mars in Pisces as well? Right on. And Kimberly, not a big fan of poverty. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're not into, it's not the, it's the, I just, I always had a real curiosity for figuring things out, like questions and stuff, right? And so like real expansive kind of thinking kind of thing. I was always trying to figure stuff out. And so I'm really sensitive when people say I can't do something, or I shouldn't do something, or they want to limit me in a certain way or restrict me. And it really bothers me. And it bothers me even more when it comes to thinking. One of the things that used to bother me, oh wait, Christine is here. I didn't say anything. Hello to Christine. And before her message was, hey Christine, I hope you're having an amazing night. Welcome to the sunny side. Well, Christine, welcome to the sunny side. I hope you have an amazing, amazing day. All right, next. I was going to say something, but I forgot what I was going to say. Hey, Erica, right on. Hey, listen to this. We are almost out of this, right? I am imploring you guys to keep it together. We are almost out of it. Kimberly's going to be back at her old place again. You know, Erica had, Erica, I don't know, Erica's being really optimistic. She has a new job, like, we're all gonna do our thing. We're all gonna do our thing. The Eight of Swords have been stalking you for months. Me too. So here's the thing. I've been blaming a lot of other people because I didn't really know. Like, a lot of it has to do with money as well, right? There's a lot of, like I didn't know if I had the money to do certain things, and I didn't really have the money to do certain things. And then I had to pay some people a lot of money, and I don't really have anything coming in for a long time. And so, and there are people trying to rip myself and my sister off as a unit, and my sister trying to rip me off, like, and they're, and at the same time I'm trying to let my sister grow into this business person, because the way everything is structured is everything, Milena's in charge. Once I leave, Milena is in charge. And so right now, everybody's kind of like, as Milena's growing into this thing, but they know I'm here and I'm going to bite everybody's fucking head off. And so every Friday morning at 6 o'clock, I fucking let everybody have it. And so like, but let's calm down. Let's just calm down. Let's just calm down. There is nobody anymore. There is nobody anymore. Everybody's gone. And so we don't have any employees anymore either. Everybody's gone. I did the lawn myself. So I raked the leaves myself. And so let me calm down and lose the ego for a second. Let me lose the ego and calm down. I'm really wounded, man. I'm still wounded. Hey, Gabrielle, I hope you're having an amazing day. I hope you had a wonderful day, Gabrielle. I'm just grouching, I'm not really angry. I'm tired. I'm just being grouchy. Grouchy old man. Oh my God. What's going on? It's great to see you though. Let me see if I can get in a better mood. Oh, this Eight of Swords. So it's what Spillway was saying. So here, the Eight of Swords. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, I Eight of Swords myself this year. I could have taken some really aggressive steps at the very beginning, and I could have carte blanche the entire scene, and I didn't do that. I didn't do it. It was like there were a bunch of reasons that I didn't just do it. Not the least of which is I had to hemorrhage a shit fuck ton of money to someone who really wasn't supposed to get it. so, and I had to do some. So it's, you know, so I was really wounded, really upset, and really wounded, and I felt really. It was really difficult. And all of the dreams that I'd been working for were maliciously, you know, it was really difficult for me. 2023 was really difficult. And I spent much of it just hiding out, right? Waiting for it all to sort of slow down and die out. And even, you know, the divorce, like everything, I just kind of slowly just going through the motions. So as we talked about it earlier, where all this is getting filtered out down here and we're supposed to be growing things up here, I haven't really been doing this. I just began this a couple of days ago or last week when I started making YouTube videos again. So I have begun the future. And the bottom is clearing out. But I could have been more aggressive. I didn't have to have Eight of Swords mentality for the year. I didn't have to walk through with the blinders on. I didn't have to do a lot of this kind of stuff. But I didn't, and most of it was because of ignorance. My own fear and ignorance created a lot of my problems for 2023. Sincerely, Eight of Swords. It didn't have to be like this. But it is like this. And hindsight is 2020. Like, if I knew today, if I knew in March what I knew today, I could have kept Alexis. I could have kept Alexis. I could have moved back to Chicago. I could have done both, kept Alexis and moved to Chicago. I could have, what else could I have done? So I could have done both of those. And I didn't, because I was worried about things like money and divorce. And some things that I'm going to do in the future, I can't do until I get divorced. I just can't. But I will do them. I just can't do them. That's why I'm kind of stuck here. Now, in addition to all of that, and me complaining and blaming everyone else for my own ignorance and fears, and my own inability to be aggressive and proactive, remember, I'm telling you guys, in spite of me, my ego calling all these names to everybody, I'm telling you, my father would say, why are you still here? Why haven't you gone down yet? He would have said that to me. He's said that to me several times in my life, right? He's on the cusp of Aries and Taurus. He's aggressive. I'm like artsy-fartsy and flaky and emotional. And so he would say that. Why haven't you gone? Why haven't you gone? What are you doing here? What are you still doing? And then he would say, I guess you don't care. Like, he says that to me. And I'm telling you guys that because that's how I feel. When I let you down, I feel like I've let myself down. I don't really give a shit what happens to anyone else. I care about how I feel. And so, anyways, that's not the point. So it's been an Eight of Swords kind of year. It really has been an Eight of Swords kind of year. For me, anyways. Now, let's turn this into a positive. Hey, Priestess, I hope you're having an amazing day. I'm cool, Christine. I'm okay. I'm not really angry anymore. I'm not really angry or super frustrated or anything. I'm excited. We're almost at the end. For many of us, we're almost at the end. And so what I'm really talking about is we're almost at the end. So that means you have to have the next stage ready to go. We were talking about this a little earlier. Like when Kimberly was asked, Kimberly and Gloria, we were talking, I was bitching about shit. About her passport and should we do it now because Mercury's going to go retrograde. And, you know, guys, you really should do your thing right now and get it done right now, like now, because Mercury is going to go retrograde in about 10 days, less than that. And so, but if you wait until January, it's too late. You will destroy your 2024 if you wait until January. So do it now. That's the deal. Do it now. Make a choice, make a commitment, stick to it, be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. And so that, be honest with yourself so that in, you know, January, February, March, April, May, you're not beating yourself up about whatever, like I'm doing right now. So like, just, you know, just keep going, man. Just keep going. Do it now. Whatever you're going to do, do it now. All right, next. Where's my water? Oh, man. I'm really proud of some of you guys. I'm really proud of Erica. I'm really proud of Gloria. I'm proud of Kimberly. I'm proud of a lot of you guys. What else is going on? So that's me. That's my stress. I'm not really stressed out. I feel pretty good. I think what would have been more nice and what I'll try next time, guys. So like, oh man, we could have listened to the meditation music and we could have guessed the cards. I wasn't really prepared tonight. I just wanted to come on and hang out with you guys and see what's up with everybody, how you're doing, and just kind of check in. And then I started bitching. Then I started bitching, and nobody did anything. Wow, Ruhani, I love that. We have not come this far just to be this far. We will cross this. Yeah, you're right. I didn't come this far. We didn't come this far just to be here. No. Excuse me. We'll cross this. We will. We will. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Oh, wait. There's another thing. I'm going through the growth process. So one of the biggest things that... So remember when I said poverty, you have to learn... You have to study it from both sides. You have to understand expansion and you have to understand poverty so that you can move through both, right? So you can move through and then you can speak to people in their language, right? It's what you want to do. So it's been a hell of a year. It's been a hell of a year. Oh my God. Anyways, so we really have come a long way. Oh, so here's the thing. So one of the things I'm not supposed to do is just rush off every single time, run around the world every single time there's something up. Like, I'm not supposed to do that anymore. And so that's the expansive part, right? The go do it, whatever it is, just go do it. Go do it, go do it, go, 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 go. That I'm not supposed to just rush off like that, right? It's Mars energy. It's very Aries kind of thing. I'm not an Aries. And so it's very energy like that. I'm not supposed to do it anymore. So, and it's the thought of the center which has held me back from doing that stuff. And my meditations, remember Gina says, you know, stay focused on your thing, right? Like I forgot my mantra. I wasn't doing my mantra anymore. And Gina reminded me and then I stopped. And then, you know, it's good. But it's so that, you know, there is a thing for being in the center at the same time. And there is stuff that happens in the center that protects you from certain things. And sometimes you need to be there. So you really have to go through, you really have to understand both sides. Like, it's not both sides. It's like you have to understand expansion And you have to understand when it's time to contract a little. And there's a time for both. You have to know how to use your tools, man. Like that's just what it is. And that's the action. All right, next. Kimberly, it's been one hell of a year, seriously. Hey, Christine. So Christine says she hates the effects that Saturn brings. You know, I don't like what Saturn did to my face. That's for sure. But like nobody looking at my face anyways. People go like, oh, it's okay. Oh man, it's okay. It's like, oh man, So I think some of the things in the Saturn transits are quite nasty. But the Saturn also brings opportunity for major growth. Like Saturn is the old sun, right? It's kept opposite from the sun at all times. Like Saturn's supposed to be opposite of the sun. It's cold, right? Sun is hot, Saturn is cold and dry, right? But Saturn, it's been my experience in life that Saturn brings some heavy duty rewards, but also you have to really hunker down. You have to really hunker down, and Saturn's going to punish mistakes, and it's going to isolate you, and so you're going to have to be able to keep your wits and then keep working through, and you're going to have to be strong on your own. Saturn is going to test you. You know, think of it like, I think of it like, forget about how I think of it. Saturn's going to test you. But on the other side of that Saturn nastiness, there's a lot of reward for that effort. Now, of course, you have to put yourself in the path of progress. You have to give yourself a chance to succeed. You can't take advantage of opportunities that you don't create for yourself or that aren't there or someone doesn't bestow upon you. Meaning, you can't go... right? Like, I can't... What's the point in getting a good deal on a motorcycle if you don't have your motorcycle license yet, right? The cart comes after the horse. The horse pulls the cart. It doesn't push the cart. And so... You know, there's a progress in life, so to speak, sometimes. Sometimes. I don't really know. So, anyways, for 2024, we gotta... So, as far as the Saturnus thing is, it's nasty. But, you know, guys, people get married during their Saturn transits. They get married, man. Like, they get married during their Saturn transits. That's like a great thing. People start their careers during Saturn transit. 21 years old, you're either leaving university to go get a job or you're going on to do your master's degree, like you're staying in school, one or the other. So that's a Saturn thing, you know? But at the same time, okay, so Saturn, like you could start a new job, like a new career under a Saturn thing, a new direction in life, you know, marriage, like some really cool shit happens under the Saturn thing. But at the same time, Saturn tests you. Under the Saturn things, people die under the Saturn transits. People often die from suicide under the Saturn transits, right? 14-year-old kids kill themselves every fucking day, right? You know, just gonna do, 21-year, 35-year-olds have drug overdoses all the time. 42-year-old people, like they kill themselves all the fucking time. They have drug overdoses all the time. You know, some Sunny-siders have had drug overdoses. Like I watched out, and so like, and then some Sunny-siders I can't believe didn't have drug overdoses. It's like, so a lot of negative, but then, you know, it's a real test, man. It's the Saturn thing is a real test, but like if you pass that test, your ace is high, man. You're really good to go. And Spillway said something about Venus. Here, I'll tell you a thing about the Venus thing. Commitment. Venus in Scorpio. That's a sexual commitment. Venus in Scorpio is a sexual commitment. But you know what? As we're talking about that, oh yeah, Kimberly, what Ruhani said was incredibly astute. I'm gonna not just that was brilliant. I've never heard that one before. I'm putting it in the description box. There's hold on a second. Okay, so listen to this. So listen to this. So just like the Saturn transit can be like, it's nasty. It's nasty. It's always nasty. But this year Saturn is going to be extra nasty. But like, and we'll, you know, actually we're dining out on Saturn and Mars being nasty right now in all the videos. I'm like, all the videos I'm making for 2024 are about how Saturn and Mars are going to fuck you up. And so like, but that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. All right, next. Just as Saturn is difficult and it causes the problems, and there's a big reward on the other side, there is a real negative side of Venus. And it's not about being like promiscuous or slutty or that kind of thing, or spent like, that's not the deal. It's not about lying and cheating, because that's kind of a Mercury thing, right? Mercury's got the moon, Mercury, lying, cheating, hiding things, deception is the moon, right? So like, but let's get back to it. But Venus can bring some really nasty shit to your chart. Like, Venus is rapport, right? And it's how you get along with other people. It's how you want to make other people feel. It's feeling good and all this kind of stuff. But it is your love and your money. Now, when certain things make a nasty aspect of Venus, yeah, you'll lose your love and money, right? You'll break up in relationships. You'll lose your job. And right now, Venus in Gemini, Venus in Sagittarius, and some Venus in Virgo are all losing their jobs and money and wives, like me, which is okay because I don't want to be married anymore anyways. And so here's the deal. Okay, so that's a negative thing happening to Venus, really negative. There are positive things in Venus, right? You attract money, attract love, blah, 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 blah. Now, none of this stuff is what I want to talk about, okay? None of that stuff. Right? Erica says hedonism and laziness. Yeah, those are my two favorite things in the world. Erica, if you just put weed, hedonism, weed, laziness, and like, I don't know, that little symbol that you made of it looks like sex to me. LLL is supposed to be XXX, but it's okay. Some translation. But like, you're right. You're right. But I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about this. Listen to this. So Venus can cause a lot of free time in your day. And sometimes, how do you have a lot of free time in your day? When you lose your job. So Venus in certain parts of your chart can mean you'll lose your job. Like very sincerely, when it makes a nasty aspect, you're going to lose your job and your girl, money and your girl. But there are times it's just sitting there and you're going to lose your job and your money, right? These are things you got to take in mind. When Venus is in the 7th house, or like you could it is a sign of divorce. You would think you attracting other people who want to marry you, right? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my God. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I can't imagine that there'd be an American girl who would even want to live. All the nasty things I say about Americans. Oh my God. Oh man. It's it's really silly. Anyways, so we're talking about, although there's some really, so Saturn is really nasty. However, it can lead to some really big changes in your life that are really important. Yeah, Kimberly said she's going through her Saturn transit, right? Her Saturn return. She's going through a big shift in her life, like really big. And so, like, this is what we're doing, man. That's what we're doing. And so that's the deal. What else am I? So that's what you're doing. I went through that Chiron transit. I went through a Cinderella transit last year and it killed everybody. It's not that fucking nice, man. So, but that's what's going on, you know? So that's what's going on. So not all of the planets are really negative out there, you know, and not all of them are really positive. And for some people, some planets that would be positive for some people are negative for other people, right? It's not really that simple. Now, when that's getting a little bit more involved in astrology, and when I do astrology for you guys here in 10-minute mini readings, we don't really go that heavy duty. And for the horoscopes, I do go that, I really do allude to that when I do the horoscopes. I say it all the time, and I've been saying it for years. I say this transit is very easy for Scorpio to go through this transit, but this transit is very difficult. The same transit is very difficult for Libra. And I say that all the time. You hear me say that all the time. And then I go on to explain it in common language instead of astrology language. And because, you know, the planets react differently in different parts of the charts for different signs. So that's the deal. That's the deal. That's the deal. You know, the moon, everybody brags, the moon is in Scorpio. Whenever there's a full moon in Scorpio, man, you think I don't hear, you think I live my life on the stage. You don't think I just stand, I mean, I'm not a singer or a drummer. I play sax, which means I spend most of my time just standing there staring at the audience and kind of waiting to come and play my part, which usually sounds like this. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Let's go for a smoke. like that's what the rest of the time I'm talking to the trombone player about girls in the audience. So, I don't know what the fuck you guys think you bullshit, try to bullshit the band. I don't know why the fuck you guys think you can bullshit the band. Like anyways, whatever. So whatever. Just go wait in the band. We'll be there. All right, next. Grab a couple of drinks and we'll see you back. And so anyways, I got confused like that. So oh, Ruhani, right on. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's go to Ruhani's question. I'm going to change I have to change the password and stuff for the thing. My favorite book on the website is the big Alan Oken, I think his name is, or something. That's my favorite astrology book. That's my favorite astrology book. The ones that talk in the big cycles and stuff. Why don't we talk about this? What time is it? Why don't we talk about this? You know, Ruhani, in that book, I'll show you. That book talks about the grand cycles in astrology. You know, these days, you know, people are forget about what people are talking about. So like the okay, well, so let me finish thought. So guys, everyone going through your Saturn transits, it's really nasty. We're gonna make it through, right? As Ruhani said, we didn't come this far just to be here. We have a place we're going. We do have a destination. We're gonna hang out. So I really like that book. Let me see if I can pull it up. I'm reluctant to do this kind of pull-up stuff here on the channel because this is all fucked up. Communication is all fucked up. Okay, so give me one sec. Okay, so this book here, you see everything starts to glitch and lag. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So not this book, so give it some time to, so let me just go through this a little bit and what you should really look at, like, and what you do. So this book right here, William Lilly, Christian Astrology. This book was written in 1647. This is the book of what modern astrology is based off of. And this guy talks about different types of astrology. So like that's one to look through, but it's big, and a lot of it is difficult. Like a lot of it's kind of stupid too. So that's the deal. And then we have this one, right? These are like little ideas, astrological ideas and thoughts that William Lilly put down. This is a good one to go through, and it's highlighted for you guys. Then, all right. Oh, no, not this book. Not this book. This book. Okay, so this orange book, The Only Way to Learn Astrology, this is the book that I learned from. When I studied astrology 1,000 years ago, Ursula made us use this book right here. And so, that was it. And she made it like, this is what we used, right? Like this is the one that I used, that we use to study astrology from. It's this orange one right here, The Only Way to Learn. This is what we use to study astrology. So I put this one up here, and it talks about pretty much everything you need to know. Good stuff. But, right, and then there's some other stuff here. This is an important one. Ptolemy's Trebulus is here. This is important as well. Like if you're an astrology student, like, and you like studying different types of astrology and learning and like really studying, there's different stuff. I put different stuff from different realms of thought here, right? There's medical astrology stuff. You know, you guys had some questions here. Rahu and Ketu. I think Erica had some questions. I put it up here. And here, I'll tell you what else is here. The class, the Magi stuff is here. This Practical Vedic is a really good text to look through. Practical Vedic. This Vedic one is really good. Now, what I didn't put here, all right, now this book, this is my favorite astrology book right here. This one right here is my favorite astrology book. My dad gave me a copy of this in Vancouver. One year he came out to Vancouver he had to fire a bunch, he had to fire 1,000 people. And he was going around the country figuring out who he was going to fire. So, anyways, let's get back. He came to visit me in Vancouver a long time ago. And he brought me this book. He said he went into some bookstore in Toronto or something, and he said, hey, my son studies astrology. Do you have anything you recommend? And they gave him this book, and it's my favorite astrology book. He did the same with music a long time ago. When I was young, he said he went into the record store, and he's like, we need, my son's learning how to play sax. We need some music for his. Anyways. Man, that was a long time ago, man. You know, my sister was best friends with the girl whose family used to, like, the father used to own Records on Wheels. You guys wouldn't know that. Jackie would know what Records on Wheels is. And anyways, whatever, let's move on. That was a long time ago. Okay, let's move on. Everybody's dead. It doesn't matter. Anyways, this is my favorite astrology book right here, the purple one. And by far, and it talks about the grand cycles and things. And we'll spend a minute talking about the grand cycles. Right, so this book talks about it, right? As above, so below. Like, this is the book that I really like. What I did not put in here, okay? What I didn't put in our library, I didn't put the notes from the class. I don't know if that's obvious, but once we started telling everybody that this library was here publicly, and every fucking jack donkey in the world come and steal my shit for free again, you know, the notes from the class, the handouts from the class, the questions, it's the handouts from the class and the answers for the exam are not here. Just to let you know. And all of the questions from the class on the exam are found in that handout. And so that's what's missing from here. The stuff from the class is not actually in here. Those are like those I have to give to you. So that's the thing. That's the thing. Hey, Annie, I hope you hey, what are you doing awake? 4 o'clock in the morning? Oh, it's not 4 o'clock. It's only 2 o'clock for you. Same when Gabrielle came on. You guys are like, what? It's only been... So the time change is really weird for me because I'm getting tired all the time. Yeah, well, right, Hanny, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna like? Obviously, and so like, so I didn't put, yeah, that stuff's not on. That's not there. But let's talk about this big book for this one here. This book for a second in the grand cycles. Listen to this. Not to be weird about anything or anything, but listen to this. So first, I'm proud of everyone on the sunny side. It's been 2023 has been a very difficult year for a number of us. We didn't all make it. Some of us died in 2023. Some of us will die in 2024. But we made it. We're making it through, right? We're pushing through, and it's 3 a.m. Oh, it's only 3 a.m. for you. What's oh, oh, Ruhani, yeah, seriously. Why would I put the exam? So, but the exam I make public. The exam is somewhere. I don't remember where the exam is, but it's usually public. It used to be on the website, right? I don't know. Is the exam here? So, I don't know. The exam used to be on the website. So, but none of that's the point. None of that's the point. Something else is the point. And this is the point. We are almost there. We're almost there. So it's time to get the next step. It's time to prepare for the next step of the journey. I think most of you, the joke is, I'm the one who's behind this year. Normally, I'm like way ahead, right? We're in December. This should be finished in November, and it's not. It hadn't even begun yet. But that's the deal. So, and you guys seem to be doing it. You seem to really have it under control. And, we're doing it. We're almost there. For everyone who's stressed out and worried and, life seems like it's almost over, there's been some really good news in the last couple of days. Oh, wait, I have to say something. Annie, Stephanie, thank you. Thank you. I saw that you shared the request to help Tina. I saw that you shared it. I really appreciate that. She got some help. A couple of people sent her some stuff, and she didn't book a hotel or anything. She's bought a tent. And I know that seems weird for a lot of people. It seems weird for a lot of people, including me. But I understand how she thinks. And that buying a tent is a really, really, really big deal. Like one of the biggest possible deals she could go through right now. The only thing she really needs is a phone. Her phone was stolen. But because although it's weird for certain things, she understands that tent camping is her thing. She doesn't seem like it because she seems like she seems like a trophy wife, rich chick, but not really. Okay, not really. She's right. This camping thing is her thing. So she's got this. She has a roof over her head. So God bless her. So I really appreciate, and I mean, it's not me, it's not for me, I can't do anything, it doesn't matter, it's not really for me to do anything, but that's a really, I do understand, I do recognize when something is a big deal. That's a big deal. Thanks, Annie, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I hope I wish her the best. Let's move on. 1010 from Berlin, 111. Oh, that's what you guys are talking about? Oh, man. Hey, you guys look. I didn't realize that. I thought you guys just telling me the time because I got Stephanie's time zone wrong. Like I know she's in Texas, but like I don't know. Texas like is kind of Texas big. Like it's really big. And so this. Oh, so I got the no. I missed my 11/11 wish. Survival is first and foremost, right? Yeah. You know, I was also thinking, you know, I don't understand, like, just because that's why we're stronger together. That's why we're stronger together. Yeah, I didn't really understand, but I was thinking about it and I don't understand, but like you guys don't understand some of the things I did. When I was going to university and I didn't have a place to live, I had keys for the gym in winters. I would tell Jackie all this. And like, so I would sleep at the gym, right? I would sleep at the gym. I had keys for the rehearsal studios because like I practice all the time. So I'd sleep there. At York, there's like a common faith room, like a thing where like people go and pray and stuff. Like all these different religions go there because it's York, we're a multicultural school. And so university. And so I used to go sleep there at night. All right. So when I didn't really have a place to live when I was going to school. So like, but that's different. That's different than some of the others. That's really different. And so let's not talk about it anymore. Let's just talk about, you guys are right. You guys are right. We're stronger together. I didn't understand a lot of stuff, but I'm also not judging. I'm being compassionate. What are you guys talking about? Surviving is first and foremost. Can't imagine. Yeah. And Annie, she lost her let me see what her daughter is, you know, she's it's a difficult, it's more than a difficult situation. But I'm not going to speculate. I'm not going to gesticulate. I'm not going to like, only thing I'm saying is, you know, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, let's go. Let's move on. All right, so I wanted to say that. Okay, so I wanted to say thank you to Annie here. Okay, next. And if anyone else shared the stuff and I didn't see, I'd like to thank you guys as well. Like if Kimberly, if you shared and I didn't see it, I appreciate that. Or if CreD shared and I didn't see it, I appreciate it. All right, next. Hey, did you guys see that squirrel that CreD crocheted? I don't even know what crochet is, but that thing was cute. I really thought it was cute. All right, let's go back to a little bit of astrology and the big cycles here. So, no conspiracy theory here. Okay, no conspiracy theory. I don't know why. There's no anything like that. We just nice, loving astrology conversation. So, we are entering into the age of Aquarius. For real. For real. For real. We don't really know when it begins and really know when it ends. I mean, a lot of people say this, say this, say this, say this, and say that, and they try and pin it down to a date or a year. But the real answer is that's not true. They're definitely making it up. There's because it's like a 2,500 year cycle kind of thing. Here, I'll give you an example on why it's made up. There's a lot of stuff in astrology. First and foremost, the calendar is fucked up. Okay, so first and foremost, our calendar has changed 3 times since right in the last 2,000 years. I'm going to say that again for everybody who's blah, 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 blah. Our calendar has changed 3 times in the last 2,000 years. Do you know what the date is today? You really don't. It's okay. Next, we have leap years now, right? So anyways, let's just move on. Let's move on. So, but there's more to this. If we look at the cusp of the galactic cycle, if we look at the cusp, so if it's 2,500 years long. So 1 degree on it, one thing on one side, like 1 degree, like the cusp is like, that's 250 years on each side of the date. 250, for all of you motherfuckers who keep saying, the full moon energy is a week before and a week after. For all you motherfuckers who come in and say, oh, the shadow period, Sonny. For all you motherfuckers who say all this stupid fucking shit. Oh, or the Hellenistic astrologers who make up astrology and say cusp doesn't, you know, that kind of shit like that. For all of you fucking guys who say that, it's 250 years on each side. Is 500 years. So don't tell me that it starts in 2047. Like, that is a dumb fucking thing to say. So, well, the cusp is 500 fucking years. Now watch this. Now watch this. Now watch this. Oh my God, we could store nuts in the squirrel. I didn't even think about that. That's so cute. You gotta see it. All right, everybody stop. Everybody stop. Everybody stop. The crochet thing is cute. So listen to this. But let's not talk about, when we say things like cusps, astrologers get fucking weird, right? And it's very polarizing because everybody thinks, I don't know what everybody thinks, but I don't think what they think. So let's not talk about cusps, because that's a concept that doesn't really, you guys are gonna get fucking weird. Let's talk about applying aspects. Can we do that? Holy Jesus fuck, Sonny, applying aspect. Am I speaking a foreign language now? Okay, calm down. Sonny, don't be an asshole. So let's not talk about cusps. Let's talk about applying aspects in the age of Aquarius. So, guys, got that? We're going to do it again. I'm going to say it again. Let's talk about applying aspects in the age of Aquarius. So, as we're leaving Pisces, and we're going to create a separating aspect from Pisces, we're going to have less and less of the Pisces vibe, and we're going to experience more and more of the Aquarian vibe. And that's just how it's going to work. And more and more and more up until we're in the center of the Aquarian vibe. And then we're going to start to absorb some Capricorn vibe as we, you know, in 2,000 years, we're going to start absorbing some Capricorn vibe. But right now, we're absorbing Aquarian vibe. So what's an Aquarian vibe? What are some of the signs? What are some of the signs of moving into the age of Aquarius? Now, keep in mind, it's Aquarius on one side and Leo on the other. So we're going to go through this axis, this Aquarius-Leo axis, this individual versus a collective kind of axis. Don't say things like more ornate detail is an Aquarian thing, because it's not. That's a Virgo thing. Attention to detail is Virgo. And we see attention to detail, and we see Virgo expressed in all of the architecture in the Middle Ages. All of it. The other opposite side of Pisces is Virgo. And so we see Pisces represented in thought and religion, right, via Christianity, and we see Virgo represented on the other side, right? Virgo, detail, persecution, right? The church killing everybody, that's persecution. Oh my God, I saw, not to knock religion, let's just move on. I wouldn't knock religion at all. I just knock stupidness. My God, just telling you guys, man, you got to watch what you put into your brain right now. There's a lot of real stupid out there. There's a lot of real hate that's masquerading as good intent. And it was really bad a couple of years ago, but and although that wave is moving on, another generation has picked up on that hatred style of expressing themselves. And I find it distasteful to watch. You know, God bless you, but like you're wrong. And so, or maybe you're not wrong. Maybe you want to live in that world. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's move on. So what are some signs of entering into the age of Aquarius? Well, what's Aquarius? You know, it's an air sign. So what's Pisces? Pisces is being a martyr. Jesus is the ultimate martyr. The ultimate. So the symbol of the age of Pisces is being a martyr. Think earlier when we were talking about Mars in Pisces. You know, always trying to heal people, always trying to save people. You know, dreamy, believing in illusions. You know, Pisces is about illusions. You know, in the age of Pisces, the concept, because it's such an illusion, there's a lot of belief and faith in Pisces. The other side is Virgo. Virgo doesn't have any faith. Virgo is facts. Pisces is faith. And so we have things like religion, like big faith, changes in religion. We use language, take a leap of faith, right? All this Pisces stuff enters into our language, right? People become martyrs. You know, it's just what happened. And now that we're moving through, right? And you're going to see that energy is going to release. And you're going to find that people just don't care. Like, and it's not about let's move on. It's not, so we're leaving Pisces and going into Aquarius. So Aquarius is information, right? Pisces is healing, Pisces is the arts, Aquarius is information. And it's also the entertainment, like it's the opposite of Leo. Like Leo is me. And Aquarius is we. So what are some significant, right? What are some significant evolutions that would signify, give us a sign that we are moving into the age of Aquarius? Like Pisces was easy. They were moving into the age of Pisces. So everybody knew you had to look for a martyr. You had to look for this. You had to look for this. You had to look for this. Everybody knew the 2,000 years of Rome was coming to an end. The 2,000 years of Aries, of Rome, walking around, stabbing everybody and shoving a spear in everybody, right? Rome, the Aries, right? Rome, Aries, right? Spring. They go to war in the spring. That's why Aries is the god of spring, is the first thought. And so after that, and on the other side of Aries, we have Libra, right? The Romans brought in law. And so law, Libra, right? They also brought in like being loose in the zip. Well, the Greeks brought in being loose in the, that's a different thing. And so, but when they knew, right? Just like I know Pisces is ending. Like I know, we know, like the people who know, we know. They knew Pisces was coming. They knew to look for a martyr. They knew to look for this stuff because, and they knew where to look. So that's what the wise men knew, where and how and where to look. They knew. We know. So the only problem is I'm fucking bored all the time. Okay, so what are signs? You know, what are signs? What are signs? How about a very, very early sign of the age of Aquarius? How about the printing press? Well, wouldn't the age of information, like the age of enlightenment, start with like the age of information, like the printing press? At the very beginning, suddenly everyone could know what was going on. Everyone could suddenly think. Instead of just repeating something in Latin that you don't even understand. It's like, instead of just repeating something, you could actually read the book yourself if you could like figure it out. You could have it in your hands. Now everybody has an opportunity, right? Aquarius, everyone has a chance. Pisces, I'll die for you. I want to die for that motherfucker. That's Pisces. Don't you see me bleed to death for you? Why don't you love me, motherfucker? I do all this for you. That's Pisces. Pisces, why don't you love me? And so, but the Aquarius, everybody gets a chance. Remember, Okay, so let's move on. There are other things to this, but let's move on. So maybe the printing press. So what are other inventions in the last couple, couple hundred years, maybe 100 or so, that's giving everyone a chance to be heard? Right? Lots of, how about television? How about television? Right? Mass communication. How about the radio? Right? The radio. Now other people can be heard. You can put your voice on the radio and lots of people can hear you. The television, you could go on TV. I started my career with when TV was a thing. Now I don't even know how to TV set up the, and so everyone can be heard. And then we had, and as we move deeper in, as we forget about cusps, as we continue this applying aspect, applying to the age of Aquarius, becoming stronger and stronger, gaining, absorbing and embodying more and more Aquarian/Leo experience and energy, and leaving Pisces in the past a little bit, Pisces, Virgo in the past a little bit, moving forward, more and more, but it's going to accelerate, obviously. And so things now, we have things like the internet where everybody can get a chance to speak. Everyone can be very Aquarius. Everyone gets a chance. And then we have all these different people asking me all this different social media stuff. There was a time I used to jump on all of it and we do it all of it. And I streamed to many platforms and I did this and that and the entire thing. And we talked about me. I was thinking about had I stayed in Vancouver, we were going to open the record company to go with the studio, and I was going to expand to a rehearsal studio down by the water. So this is go. Everybody get heard, right? For better and for worse, right? For better and for worse. We get lost. Voices get lost now. So we're moving deeper into that kind of thing. Yeah, Annie, that's exactly what it is. Right, your moon is in Virgo. You need the Virgo to be a research chemist. Oh, yeah. Virgo, moon in Virgo. They detail, action, planning. It's the same thing, I don't... how I complain about saying, well, 30 years ago, I could have got my ticket in the DGC, like the Directors Guild and all that kind of stuff, right? That my family, at the funeral, they said, they were in Toronto for the funeral, and they said, Sonny, don't you think you should come out and work with the family for once? And don't you think it's time? My sister was dead. Don't you think it's time? And so I went out there and, I got my... Anyways, so I complain about that, right? I complain about not, that I didn't go work in the film industry, that I stayed in the music industry. And the thing is, I don't really have that personality. I don't know that I bitch and complain too much. And I want to help everybody. I want to heal everybody. I don't really I don't hustle. I'm not a hustler. I don't hustle. It's the biggest reason I didn't become an agent. I don't hustle. And we own an agency. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Oh, man. So Annie's right. Stephanie's right. Right. And she's like, Aquarius, Electra. Okay, yeah. So she's right. You need it in your chart. You need a little bit to go where you got to go. But this water energy is very, very, very much the music industry, very much the arts. And so, it's kind of a little bit of both. All right, next. She says, yeah, so she needed it to be a research chemist. Absolutely. All right, Ruhani, we'll see you a little later. We'll see you a little later, Ruhani. And have a wonderful day. Aquarius, electronics and iPhones and microchips. Yeah. That's all Aquarius stuff. Real gadgety kind of stuff. Aquarius stuff. Yeah. So these are all signs that we're moving deeper and deeper into the age of Aquarius. And the people who control that stuff those are going to be the masters of the universe moving forward. So in the past, in the last 2,000 years, the people who controlled the Pisces energy, they controlled the world. Things like the church controlled the Pisces energy. Things like, you know, they who controlled your mood and your sentiment, and, you know, that was the Pisces energy. They ruled the world. The people who, before that, right, in the age of Aries, military might ruled, Aries ruled the world. So right now, the people who can control or harness that Aquarius energy, they will rule the world. They're the richest people in the world right now. Guys like who does it? So the guys who own the computer chips, right? Those guys own the world, right? The guys who own the computer companies, those guys own it. Bill Gates owns a good, you know, those guys are the richest guys. The guys who control the Aquarius energy, they rule the world. You can forget about your Republicans and conservatives. That's just stupid talk. You can forget about Freemasons, Illuminati, and all that shit. That is just stupid talk. Whoever controls the Aquarius energy will control the world. That's what's going to happen. Or they're going to be the wealthy people in the world. And that's what's going to happen. So whoever owns the internet, that's going to, or whoever owns the internet or access to the internet. Remember, what's his name? Rockefeller, or the guy who owned all the trains, right? Right. It's a similar kind of thing right now. So we're leaving Pisces, entering Aquarius, and whoever speaks Aquarius is going to make money. Computer programmers speak Aquarius. They made all the money in the last little while, right? Now it's a different kind of vibe, right? So, you know, these are kind of things you gotta work through. What are you guys talking about? Yeah, details. Yeah, Virgo's a detail. Rebecca had a Virgo moon. Yeah, Rebecca's moon was Virgo as well. I really liked it. I like Virgo moons. Oh man, there's a dark side to Aquarius as well. Oh wow. So you know what? It's gonna be ruthless. Oh man. You know, so the age of Aquarius is going to be ruthless. You can already see that it's ruthless. It doesn't care. It makes stuff up. It controls false news, fake news. Fake news, that's not a Pisces kind of term. Although Pisces have... Watch. Pisces. Words, Pisces language. False prophet. False god, fake god, new god, old god, this god, that god, Pisces, fake, this, blah. That's Pisces language. Okay, that's Pisces. The Aquarius language, shit, my brain just fucked it up. Pisces, you're talking about a fake god all the time, right? Fake this, fake this. In Aquarius, it's... Shit, my brain just gapped. The Pisces is the false god, false prophet. That's how our language works. As we enter into Aquarius. Oh, Aquarius. Let me do this again. Hold on. Aquarius. Pisces. Fake god, false prophet. That's how the language. Not saying it's true or anything. I'm just the words, okay? Aquarius. Fake news. I'm not saying news. I'm talking the language. Pisces language, false god, I don't believe that. Yeah. Aquarius language, false news. Do you see the growth, guys? Do you see how we're moving, applying to the sign of into more Aquarius? You can hear the language. The language is changing now, right? Not like our everything is changing, including our language, and our language is becoming more and more Aquarian. Pisces is a martyr. They will die for you, right? Pisces zodiacs, they will die for you, literally die for you. And so if you have strong Pisces, that's what they're doing. All right, right. Pisces, I'll die for you. Pisces, I'm coming to help. My Mars is in Pisces. I want to fly to the other side of the world and save everybody. Pisces. All right, Pisces is a martyr. What is Aquarius doing? What have you been hearing in the last several years? Aquarius doesn't give a shit. Aquarius is we're talking about the dark side of Aquarius, right? Annie said the dark side. The dark side of Aquarius, aloof. They don't give a shit. They're arrogant. In language, we're not hearing martyr language. I'll die for you. We're not hearing that anymore. We're not hearing how, oh, no matter what happens, you got to be the girl who's with your man. He's doing it, or you stick with that girl. It's okay, but you do your work. We don't hear that anymore. We hear Aquarius language like fuck you and ghost them. Aquarius style. The people are talking about ghosting now. Relationships are very, very different now. Pisces relationships are very watery, very loving, very I'll be there for you through right and wrong and thick and thin. You get married until death do you part, in good times and bad, for better or worse. Age of Aquarius is fuck you. I ain't taking no shit from no man. All right, fine. Well, like, bitch, I'm literally worth a lot, and you're never gonna reach my level. So, like, your family won't be here. So, like, but that's what's going on. That is what's going on. I'm not making anything up. I'm not being subjective. I'm not giving any opinions. I'm just telling you, Pisces language, Aquarius language. We used to do that. Now we're doing this. And we're going to do more of this. So be careful and be ready. All right, next. And he says fake intelligence and fake news. Right. Fake. Remember we said the first sign, I said that one of the first signs or the easiest to identify is the printing press. Now everyone can have information. Everyone can read. Everyone can find out for themselves. Everyone can find out for themselves if they choose. And so now we have words changing. Like instead of false prophet, which is a Pisces thing, we're into fake news, which is an Aquarius thing. Right? That's right. And Bitcoins, right? Things like Bitcoins. And she's right. And he's right. Aloof, arrogant, jealous, and low rent. Yep, very much. So we're entering into a really nasty time. So we're entering into a real, this age of Aquarius is going to be like, it should be the, like the star child, most beautiful of the beautiful kind of experience we go through. Like it should be 2,500 years of peace is what we really should go through. 25 years of peace in Aquarius and fun and playing romantic on the Leo side. But that's not what's going to happen, man. I told you guys, whoever controls the Aquarius vibe, they are going to control the world. And some of these guys are real fucking nasty people. So like, and you won't be able to pull it away from him. It's going to break. The only way that they're going to lose control of this is it's going to break, and it's not going to break. So, like, it's going to break a little bit, but, like, they're going to have to ebb and flow for us to survive. It's going to be a thing. But, in the last 2,000 years, 2,500 years, there was a lot of nasty stuff, too. The people who controlled the Pisces energy, they were some really nasty people, and they killed hundreds of millions of people over the years. So, it's interesting. It's an interesting situation we're going through. Not the song, like, sounds so glorious. Yeah. Well, we're going to have to find our way, we're going to have to find our way. But that's what's happening. And right now, things are speeding up. And why wouldn't it speed up? like, why wouldn't it speed up? And so it's speeding up and we're moving deeper and deeper into it. And so that's what's going on. That's what's going on. They and that's what's going on. And there's some people who are still living the Pisces experience, and there's a lot of people living the Aquarius experience. But the Aquarius experience is winning, and it's going to win. Because that's just what it is. Like, unless your name is Putin, you don't go to war in the spring anymore. Because your name is Putin. And so, but so, because so that's just what's going on. It's interesting. It's interesting. It's a little interesting. It's a little scary. I didn't really, you know, Annie, I didn't really think of the negative side. I didn't really think of the dark side of this. But there really is a dark side. Because, you know, I'm grouchy, but I'm not really looking on the dark side of things. And so, but you're right, there's a real dark side of things. Guys who control the technology right now, they're the richest people, they're the ones really doing it. And so you're going to find there's going to be a replacement for oil, right? Oil is Neptune, Neptune is Pisces, right? There's like, you know, we're out of Pisces, we're not going to like, we're going to change gears soon. So like we're moving on. So it's just, I'm just not ready for an electric motorcycle yet. It's just a little weird for me. So like an electric to me, an electric motorcycle is a bicycle. So like, I don't really, it's not really my thing. So, but we're working on it. We're working on it. Fixed winter. Right. Wow. Whoa. Whoa, that's a real scary thought. Oh man, that is a really, really scary thought. Fixed winter, very sterile, right? Aquarius can be very sterile. Hey, don't think I'm not knocking Aquarius people at all. I think Aquarius is one of the prettiest signs. Like I think Aquarians are the prettiest people around. Like I think they're like visually, they're like, I think they're pretty, super pretty. I think Aquarians are really pretty. I think Libras are just beautiful all around. I think Virgos are flat, sexy. Virgos are really sexy. And I love Cancers. I love everything about Cancers. And Cancers are sexy as well. Oh my God. Ah, that's awesome. Your stepmom's the original Wicked one? Right on. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Oh my God, watch this. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this. So this guy comes, this preacher guy says, listen to this. Listen to this. It's exactly what I'm talking about. It's exactly who we stay away from. He says, you have two choices. Anyone in any universe comes on the sunny side and says you have two choices, you are not, your brain is not, you should really just listen to us talk for a while. You're welcome here. You should just listen to us talk about how it works and your ideas of what you're going through. But when you have a binary mindset, and I didn't say absolute, absolute, I didn't say being finite, I didn't say that. I didn't say any of that. I said the number two. The number two. The concept of the number two is supposed to freeze you in place. When you think in terms of two, it limits you from everything else. How many colors do you see in this rainbow? Like, how many colors do you see in this rainbow? So why do you only have two choices? Like, can your brain not comprehend anything more than two? Like, this is the world we live in, a world of color, dynamic, with many choices. Many choices. There are many ways through. And so one of the ways that people have tried to freeze you in place over the years is to convince you that you don't actually have a choice and program your brain into thinking in this kind of binary kind of way. And you come up with sexy words like duality, right? Or this kind of thing. But then again, we still get this guy, he said the very first thing he says is the very first thing he said, you have two choices. That is poverty thinking. That's a limited mindset. The very first thing. I called you guys a whole bunch of nasty names earlier when you guys saying that you guys think like that. And then I went on to say how people like CreD has to speak 5 languages just to buy some butter. And sure enough, a real dumbass motherfucker comes on here. He just retracted. His messages are retracted. His messages are retracted. But no, man, you can stay. You can stay, but you are living in ignorance. You are living with poverty of your brain is you're not I wish you the best, man. I wish you the best. I really, really, really wish you the best. Let's move on. Let's move on. Anyways, so there are a lot of so as we're leaving the sign of Pisces, we're leaving the sign of we're leaving the sign of being a martyr. We're leaving a sign, but you know, we're also leaving the arts. You know, so like Pisces is also the arts and healing and breakthroughs in medicine, you know, and then we have medical technology, right? Moving into Aquarius. Medicine, Pisces, technology, Aquarius, medical technology. But things are going to get, I think, you know, I'm listening to what Annie says, and I'm like, I didn't really think of the stuff she's talking about. Stephanie, I wasn't really thinking about all this stuff, you know. Oh, no, man, it's cool. It's cool. You're really giving me stuff to think about. You know, because, like, I didn't really, you know, I'm sitting here trying to be smart, but the truth is, I didn't really think about what you were talking about. You know, about some of the negative stuff that's going to happen in the age of Aquarius. And we are seeing the negative stuff that's happening. But there's more stuff, positive and negative, right? Like there's a sterile kind of thing, right? Pisces is very loving and hands-on and squishy and romantic. And Aquarius, we're talking archetypes here, not everybody, right? It's supposed to be sterile. And I think life, like this computer stuff, like it's all becoming a little bit more sterile. That entire concept of living on your cell phone and not interacting with people, that's very much interacting or gathering around and singing around the piano. That's Pisces. Aquarius is everybody sitting on their cell phones talking to the world. And so we're seeing signs, we are seeing very clear signs of the age of Aquarius. Although we are not fully immersed in the age of Aquarius yet. There's, you know, we're just we're going through certain things. And there'll be things like the AI they just created. Things like, so I'm used to this, and I've had apps to do this for years and years and years, but because like this is a normal part of my life. But like right now, they're talking about phones coming out that have automatic translators on them, so you can speak and translate in real time. So now you're able to communicate with even more people. That's signs like being able to communicate that's a sign of Aquarius. Things like that's a big one. Whenever you're going to get more people talking, that's an Aquarius thing. And the sterile stuff. Now, honestly, I am not an expert on Aquarius. Obviously, it's like Aquarius and everything, it's still a bit of a mystery to me. I totally understand Pisces. I get it, even though sometimes it doesn't sound like it. I know Pisces is sexy, romantic, fun, super gifted, super talented, a little bit on the not so bananas side, but Pisces care about me. And I care, so and I know that, and I care about Pisces. So that's to deal with the Pisces thing. All right. Yeah, everyone's sign, it's all a little different. Silly stuff. Yeah, silly stuff. I think that's what's going to happen. I think that's where we're going to be for the next 2,000 years. I think that's what it is. I don't know that it's anything. I just think we're changing. You know, I think we're going through this kind of thing. It's kind of dangerous, you know. Like the technology is really, it's growing. It's really getting dangerous. It's really getting dangerous. Do I think there's going to be like a thing like the Matrix kind of thing happen with the technology, or the machines are going to turn against us? I don't really think any machines are going to turn against us per se. I don't really think that's going to happen. But I do think a lot of stuff is going to be taken out of our hands. Right? Even simple things. I didn't rake the leaves this morning or yesterday. I used the leaf blower. Save time. I know it's a simple, but like, it kind of relates a little bit to the thing. All right, guys, it's 5 a.m. I got to take a break. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me. Stephanie, thank you so much for sharing that and sharing my post and my video. Thank you. I can't thank you enough. Tina got some help. Tina got a little bit of help, and she went out and she bought a tent. And that wouldn't have been able to happen without us. She can't, for whatever reason, she can't go on YouTube, for whatever, she's not returning my messages. She's like, I'm not like overly messaging her, right? But like, she didn't come on the channel yesterday on Sunday to make money. She's going to make it, and she's going to thrive. But we starting the fight now. So just want to super thank you. Super thank you. She would be in a lot of trouble. Like, she needs all of the help from all of her resources that she has, and the TheSunnySide is a resource for Tina, for sure. All right. Yeah, it can be isolating and lonely. Yeah, I know. I know. I do know. I do know. I do know. I was sick. I was almost passed out in the, yeah, I do know. I don't know it as bad as what she's going through. I don't know it that bad. I don't know it that bad. And but we're doing our thing. Kimberly, what are you doing? You deleted your message. What the hell? I didn't see it. Kimberly, we gotta get you a big ass phone. a big ass phone. This is whatever phone you're using, the buttons are too small. Hey, Kimberly, you know what? SLC, we use phones that have stylus on it. Like, because SLC, I don't know what she's doing right now, okay? But SLC has long nails. And so we used to use phones that have the stylus on this. So she's always doing this kind of thing on the phone. And it's one of the, and although my phone is super broken, I'm waiting for the new Samsung to come out. I was going to do the Google phone because I'm a YouTuber and I like Google phones, but like, I want a stylus, because I'm very, if I'm going to do anything on the phone, like if I do an edit of anything, it's the stylus. So that's the deal. But anyways, that was funny. That was funny. I got a lot. Kimberly, man, that's hilarious. It's all cool, man. It happens. Unless you accidentally deleted yourself, you banned yourself on the channel. It's too much. You guys must. All right, guys, let's get out of here. Kimberly, what were you gonna say, man? Come on, spit it out. We gotta get you a phone that's a thing. Actually, I was thinking of doing the thing where you get a phone plan and the phone with the plan. The problem is, I haven't decided. Like, it's the same old problem is the same old problem. All right, guys, let's boogie out. Wow, Arnold, we really good. Hey, Real, what's up? I'm just about to take off. Are you cool? What's up? Are you okay? Oh, Tina's phone's missing. She's gonna be okay. Tina's gonna be okay. She's gonna survive this. She's gonna survive this. She knows what she's doing. She's gonna survive this. I don't know what she's doing, but she knows what she's doing. She's gonna survive this. All right, next. Too real. Not today, too real, but are you okay? Too real, are you okay? Me too. I couldn't sleep either. It's why I came online. And I was really restless and grouchy. I was grumpy at the beginning. So like, and I'm still, I want to be moving to be loving and romantic, but like, it's just grouchy. So just grouchy. Oh, that's cool too. Are you okay? Too real, are you okay? Like, it's 5 o'clock. I gotta take off. I gotta go turn the lights off. I gotta go feed the squirrels. I feed the squirrels at 8:30, and then, hey, oh, you're restless. Hey, no way. And then you came out with it. Oh, and then again. That's funny. That's funny. Oh my God, that's funny. Oh, you guys, man. Oh man, I know some of those teenage girls. They would, like, back when I used to teach, right? A lot of teenage girls. They used to sit and type without even looking at the phone, right? They're like looking at you in the face. They're like, "Hey, Sonny, what are you gonna do about it?" I'm like, "Are you typing? Are we supposed to be playing music?" She's like, "What are you gonna do about it?" And I'm like, "Fuck! How do you do that? How do you type on your phone without looking at it?" I can't even. It's so funny. Oh my God, they're so funny. Oh man, the kids are awesome. Oh man. Thanks, Annie. I hope you have an amazing day. Thanks. Hey, you give me the stuff you were saying about Aquarius. That's really insightful. We're gonna add all of that to the stuff. I was pretty grouchy. I was a little grumpy at the beginning, but I feel okay. I'm ready for today. I'm gonna contact the lawyer, do the thing, and I'm gonna get on with things. And so that's the deal. I was gonna come on today at lunchtime and do readings, but like, I think I'm not. I think I'm gonna be asleep, but we'll see. All right, guys. Their thumbs are evolutionary. They're like these kids are like, I swear, like, I saw it and I was like, what the fuck? I saw this one girl I'm thinking of, right? She was a flute student of mine, and like, for years she was really nice, and she like, and she had attitude, right? And she's like, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, yeah, Sonny, deal with it. I'm like, what? And this other kid, a guy, he goes to do his password on his phone is like, and I'm like, what? And he's like, deal with it, Sonny. I'm like, what the frig? Oh man, it's really fun. It's really neat, man. All right, let's get out of here. Oh man, just thinking about the generation. We'll sort it out. Let's get out of here. All right, guys, wishing everyone the best. Have an amazing, amazing day. Too real. You be cool. You be cool. I hope everything, stay cool, guys. And I'll see you guys later. From the sunny side, I'm Sonny, wishing everyone the best of an amazing day. Have a great day, guys. And I'll see you guys.